Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I read as an intuitive empath, which means I'm going to be picking up energies and I'll feel them in my body and how it relates to you and how I can help you further moving forward. So let's get started. Going to pick a base energy card from us from the soul coaching deck, just to see what kind of energies you have going on, Aquarius, what you need to work on, what I can do to help you. We'll see. Okay, we have delight. I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. All right, so this card, when this card comes up, I usually pay attention to the two doves there, because sometimes it comes up as a love reading, and sometimes it comes up as just a reflection of yourself and what you need to work on. So we'll go through this 3-card spread, and I'll see, which direction this goes. Let's see what this is feeling like to me, because I'm getting a feeling from it that it's a little of both that's going on with you right now. That you're just not taking enough time for yourself to really to delight in life, to take time to like really enjoy the nicer things in life. You're more like enthralled with things that are going wrong than things that are going right, or trying to make. I'm getting a message right now. Like to look at the brighter side of life. To go into, like, don't forget how to have fun or what you need to do to enjoy yourself. Like, you're forgetting how to enjoy yourself. And Spirit is calling for you to bring back that sense of joy again. And, like, yeah, I'm really feeling this third chakra right now. Like, what is that for you? What is joy? What is joy? What does that mean? This comes up a lot, actually, in my work. When you've kind of like lost touch with a feeling, it's very hard to try to get that feeling back. So you have to start experiencing things that got you there in the first place. So whatever it is that brought you joy in the past, these may be some of the things you need to start looking at, working on doing, or some things new, even like, what would give you joy to explore, to do, to travel. Like whatever that is for you, because it could be a million things. Like as different individuals, different things bring us a sense of joy. So whatever that is, and I just got animals for some reason. There's a pet involved in this. If it's your animals, if it's your pet, spend more time there. If you had a loss of a pet, wow, this is weird that this is coming in. If you had a loss of a pet, to now explore maybe getting another one, go rescue an animal, start fresh with a new animal, start a new relationship, because there's so many that need homes right now. Spirit is calling for, wow, this is weird because I really don't get much on animals, but Spirit is saying that there's so many lost souls that are animals, that need homes, that want nurturing, that want love. And if you can provide that, you should be doing that. So especially if you lost one, it's almost like if you lost one, take one, because it's like that loss of one just made room for the next one to come into somebody's life. And Spirit is really pushing for, I'm going to do an animal card. Wait a second. I'll do it. Oh, wait, Aquarius, you're getting like a little extra on this today. But this is really interesting that this is coming through this way. Because I usually don't get animal stuff. And I'm getting goosebumps and like, yeah, this is like pretty intense. But let me see what animal card comes through first. The kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay, so this kiwi card comes up to actually, if this is what's going to bring you to light. The meditative walk is probably to bring yourself out into nature, to think about, if you are thinking about getting an animal, what would be the best one for you, how this would work for you. So very interesting. Start there. Do a meditation walk every day and figure out what animal you would like to have into your life. Is it a cat? Is it a dog? What's this breed? What's the species? Is it a kitten? Is it an adult? Like what? Just like figure it out, because and prepare, because Spirit is really calling for these animals to be rescued. Very interesting little piece there. I don't know if it's going to be just for somebody specific, or hopefully it will help other people as well, like get to that. But I'm going to start your reading now. Okay, so let's get into this Aquarius. Gosh, that was crazy. Look at what comes up. The Magician, the first card. Now, you know, we started a 3-card spread with like just your recently past. So just, you know, the last couple weeks of October, you know, when we were in October, those weeks, our current energies that are coming in, and then the end of November. So, you know, these are like pretty, it's like within a month of space. So we have the Magician, we have the 3 of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands. I'm going to keep pulling, but this is a really interesting way to start. Current energies, 5 of Swords, sitting in the middle of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Swords. So something's going to happen and come to an end, and you're going to stabilize out. 9 of Swords here coming in the future with the 9 of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords. Ace is here indicating something new is going to be starting, and Wheel of Fortune there under the underlying energy here. Wheel of Fortune. All right, so there's some kind of divine timing coming on with something that you're going to do, and if this involves an animal or not is entirely up to you. Like I said, I don't know if that was just individualized, but we'll see. The energy came through, so I had to report it. I'm just the messenger. Okay, so let's get into this. So coming out of October, we have the Magician here, we have the 3 of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands. And, you know, this is a manifestation that maybe didn't work out for you. Maybe you were trying to bring something in and it just didn't work out. But it also brought a new inspiration. So something was kind of like, this is, you were trying to bring forth something. So this could have been for work. This could have been in like a love relationship that just didn't work out. But it's, the energy is like, it's hurtful, but it's not devastating. It's something that you're recovering from. With this Ace of Wands here, you're trying to get inspired and move on and try something new. Then going into the current energies, we have this 5 of Swords, which really represents change. He's just leaving behind things and taking what he needs with him. So it's just representing a bit of change. Waters are a little bit choppy, meaning emotions are going to come up about this. It's not going to be an easy thing, but change never is. There's always things that have to balance out and that you have to endure, kind of. So, you know, you got to kind of take it in stride. So as you're going into this week, you know, you're really feeling that. You're really feeling that. You know, what am I taking from this, and what do I need to move forward? If this was about a new job, like I said, a relationship that didn't work out, some kind of family issues, or a pet, whatever this is, it's something that you are in a recovery from. This, sitting in the middle of the reading, is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is about a new seed being planted. It's about slow movement forward into the practicalities of life. Just a nice, steady pace moving forward. So getting yourself situated in a way that is going to work for you. Doing that brings in the 10 of Swords, which ends a cycle for you. So whatever this was that was going on, it's now coming to an end this week. It'll end that cycle. And we're in very, very weird energy this week. Very weird energy this week. So I would just kind of like let this week play out, and because it will be the ending of it by the time we get into next week and the end of November, or mid-November rather, like once we start getting into that, this energy will balance out a little bit more, because right now it's crazy. But just roll with it, because you're in a nice stable place here. This is a lot of stability coming in. Then as we go in, you got these 9s here. And one 9 is saying that, you're putting yourself under stress, and the other 9 is saying that you're okay and content and you have everything you need. So it's going to progress. I think this is going to be very short-termed. Like, you're going to come to the end of this cycle, and then it's going to be like, oh no, what do I do now? And you're kind of getting into that anxiousness a little bit, but then it's going to like roll out, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm okay. Nothing major happened, nothing. And then this victory card rolls in, new information, a new way, just this row right here, new inspiration, a new way of doing things, a new way of communicating things, divine, this is divine movement forward. So it's divine timing. So everything is happening exactly how I have a saying that I say to my clients. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Because everything is in divine timing. So the universe and spirit is jumping in here to help you move through these cycles. So sometimes you just got to sit back and, do a walking meditation every day, just thinking about what you want. You do have this magician card here, and even though it came up in a past position, it does mean that you're manifesting something. So continue to manifest whatever it was. Don't think because it didn't work out, whatever it is that didn't work this time, it just wasn't supposed to do it that way. It doesn't mean to give up on the manifestation, because it will just now come to you in a different way. For whatever reason, the energy wasn't there to do it the way you were asking it to be done. And so now it's saying, okay, let's end this cycle and we'll start you off again with new information. So very, very interesting processing going on here. And I think if you could just stay grounded in yourself, because I'm really feeling myself lift off the chair. So stay rooted. And that walk, staying in delight, staying in things that make you happy and joyful, is really going to get you back to this contentment state, because you cannot manifest from this. You cannot manifest from this. And it's funny because this comes up in like the last time you tried to manifest this. So whatever this is that you're trying to bring to fruition, you keep getting in a state of heartache over it. So you may be bringing up like past emotions about things that we do this a lot with relationships. We want a new relationship, but we keep going back to, our sorrow from the old one. And even though the old one is completely over, and it wasn't right for you, and it didn't work out for you, and you're not taking what did work for you and what you did love about it, to move you forward. So you're trying to manifest this from the place of that hurt, and you can't manifest that way. The frequency is not high enough. So you really need to go into this place of contentment and slow and steady. I mean, like the energy here is really a consistency of flow, so that the universe can come in and go, all right, let me pick up what you need now. So I think this is really important, that you do calm yourself down and do these meditative walks, or some kind of meditation, like get yourself into that mode that, this is a new thing you're trying to create. You don't want to create the old thing. And that's what we're doing when we stay in this heartache and we don't it's like you're making yourself miserable. And we all do it. I mean, like, it's not like something you should be ashamed of. It's human nature to do this. And plus there's a neuroplasticity involved in it. There's like your brain will just revert back to this because that's like your last experience with it. So you have to try to start creating a new experience for yourself. So even if it doesn't involve a romantic relationship or that job that you wanted, or that it's just about just making yourself as joyful and happy as possible, and to just keep going forward with whatever that manifestation is that you were trying to do. All right, let's clarify this. So we have the moon. I mean, there's mystery. There's a new path to be taken. And I was going to say it before and I didn't. The hermit. Yes, this is a good time to be in hermit mode. This is a good time. And like, that's what the hermit is doing. It's bringing the inspiration forward. Taking your time and kind of looking at things from trying to get a new perspective on certain things. Trying to make a change in your life that's going to... like really enlighten you. That's really going to like lift your spirits up a little bit. This is about that light shining. Like this is, bringing that light forward and making yourself shine a little bit for you, not for everybody else or not for like, the ones who hurt you. It's for you. And this is very, very much third chakra work. And for third chakra work, I mean, look, this delight card is like bright yellow. Like this is already like giving a hint into what needs to be done here. So Spirit is really trying to get you to lighten up. Just really trying to get you to, find happiness in the things that make you happy, not about everybody else here, or not about what happened in the past and like how to find happiness from this. And then the Lovers card comes up, and I'm sorry, but the way I read is the Lovers is your partnership with yourself. It's your intuition coming forward. It's, you may have new love coming in. This reading definitely has that underlying energy of that. But from the most part, this is of your higher knowledge. This is of your higher guidance, coming in and moving that inspiration forward. So although this is an inspiration, this may be for, trying to create a new romantic relationship and what is needed for that. And it's funny that the animals came in for me, that rescue a pet at the beginning of the reading, because sometimes if you're, some people just really, really need that companionship. They can't function well without it. So Spirit is saying, so go get the animal. If that's what you need right now, to have that companionship, to show that love to somebody, to have it return to you. An animal shows unconditional love. And if that's what you're, oh God, I'm feeling this so much, like, right? It's like, but, yeah, like I have to take a breath because that just hit me so hard. If that is what is trying, what you need to move yourself into a place of joy, then go do it. Go get the pet. Don't hesitate. There's so many animals looking for a home right now. So yes, so this is saying move yourself forward in this. Yeah, there's a little throat coming up in this, but yes, you need to really look at this. This is intuition coming through. This is higher guidance coming through from yourself, as well as your ascended masters, whoever they are, archangels. Like, just start to do this walk, figure it out, what you need, and then bring it in, because that's what's going to be needed for the manifestation. That you're really like, I'm feeling like there's two here. Like, there's one major manifestation that you're going for, and then there's there's another piece of it that needs to come in for you to find that happiness that you need, for the energy of that joy. That frequency needs to come in for you to push this forward. That's what's going on here. All right. So let's see what's coming in for the current energies. We have the Star. All right, this is you guys. This is Aquarius. Very heart-centered energy here. So yeah, taking a look at yourself, taking what you need to move forward, there you are. It's you, your cup overflow. 7 of coins coming in on this Knight of Pentacles, and then the 9 of Wands coming in on the 10 of Swords. So, you know, this is about putting that focus in, like, look what you got here. You have this Knight of Pentacles coming in, and then she's picking one of them. So bringing in that focus of the thing. And for me, what I'm picking up about this right now, the focus should be on what brings you joy. We never think that's practical or logical to do that. Like, why would I put joy first in my life? How can I do that? No, there's too many other things. There's too many other responsibilities. But this 9 of Wands coming into saying, like, oh no, get that flame going, because this is what you need. We cannot manifest if our frequencies are too low. And if it's like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, you're never going to be able to have that energy that you need to push your manifestation forward. It's probably the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Like side effect, or like the biggest issue on why we're not getting to our manifestation. Because we never think that the way we need to do it is to be happier. Or to like give up some of the things that make us feel like we're living in this box of responsibility and we can't do anything else until we do that. You know, like, because a lot of times a manifestation has to do with financial reasons, especially in our current climates. You know, so you're thinking, no, I got to do more work. I got to do more work. Here, I'm so guilty of that. But, you know, when it's actually, no, turn that scale. You know, in the 12 aspects of health, we have the balance of work and play. And if there is like too much work and not enough play, you know, and also if the scales are tipped too much this way. But right now, I think Spirit is calling for us to tip it just a little bit towards play, because we need this joy to start coming through. We need it. The universe needs it. Everybody needs it. They're trying to send it down to us. So if you find little things happening to you, I'm getting like all these things today. This reading is really funny. Like I'm getting actually like a Metatron transmission right now. And he's saying, if you see things come up that you just look at when you're driving down the road and you go, that's funny. Like if you see certain things, an animal posing or a bumper sticker on a car, like they're showing me like all these little things like that you run through at work or in your daily life that are going to make you laugh. It's just you're going to look at it, even social media, like whatever that is. They're putting that there for a reason, because they're trying to get you out of your head and into something a little bit more of a playful mood. And that's where, you know, your delight comes in. Remember that delight is in everything. There, like you can find it everywhere. So, you know, just be open to whatever that means for you. You know, like whatever that is. Okay, let's get to our final row here. Beautiful energy coming in here. Look at that. 3 cards just fell right out. Okay. Wow. So we have the 7 of Wands. We have the Death card. And we have the 2 of Swords. So 7 of Wands here again. 7 of Coins, 7 of Wands. This is about perseverance, or taking your inspiration, taking your practicalities, taking your focuses and putting them into motion. So yeah, so with the 7 of Wands, she's like really, she's in a much better place now. She's like really, you know, it's like this 9 of Wands. It's funny because you have the 9 of Wands too. So these 2 wand cards, it's like really bringing this inspiration forward, where you started here with this ace. So it's like really this all coming forward now, just pushing this forward. And again, this is more, wands are always about what your spirit needs, what your spirit wants, bringing that forward. It's soul forward. It's not, you know, what you intuitively, like, listen to yourself. And I'm getting this very deep in second chakra. What do you want to create? Because you have the death card here for, this is like, you know, a new beginning. This is a rebirth. So how do you want to recreate yourself? And then this Two of Swords coming in about, you know, there may be things that you need to turn your back on. There may be things that you're, because this is second chakra and this is coming up a lot. And by the way, the Wheel of Fortune always comes up to me as second chakra work, because of that orange wheel there. But what this is actually saying is that to create new, because it's sitting on your Ace of Swords with new information. By the way, you got the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. So all of this is a culmination up. What you are trying to create, you cannot create from what you tried before. You have to create this from something new, from new information. So this manifestation that you've been trying to accomplish needs to come from a new space. And, you know, it needs to come in from this space of joy. So this is a huge message, you guys. Huge. Huge message. Four of Cups with the energy under the deck. You know, there's going to be things, little gifts here that are going to be thrown in to be given you. Notice the messages, because, you know, Spirit is really trying to get you to move into this new place. So you need to do that. You're here represented in this reading. Here, you're the star. I mean, this is your energy right here. Use your natural abilities towards curiosity. Just really bring that in. Again, the balance of work and play. Like really trying to get to this new space there. All right, let's see what Guy has to say. Very interesting reading, you guys. Very, very interesting reading for Aquarius this time around. Okay. Loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. This to me is coming through again as the loss of a pet. But I also said this may be a loss of a relationship. This may be the loss of a job. This may be the loss of a family member. So whatever that is for you, this is the time now to start moving out of it, to bring joy into your life, because that's what comes next. There's loss and then there's joy of life. So you have to make that decision if you want to do that or not. You know, you always have to, we move forward with this death card here. A new awakening is that, always finding a new joy. This death card can come up in every new cycle that comes in, because it's finding a new joy. It's a new awakening. It's a rebirth. So, you know, we get these constantly. It's not like you just go, all of a sudden. No, these are happening all the time. So Spirit is saying, you know, go through this. This is the death card. So it's grief, sadness, and resurrection. This is the death card. So, but this is calling for you to resurrect, to come into a new joy here. Sacred Mother Earth, a message of love. Okay, and there's joy, love. Again, look at how similar this is to your card. Because she's holding that cup of, you know, cups always represent love, emotions. So her cup overflows. So yes, some very, very clear messages coming in here, Aquarius. And, you know, I hope this resonates with you. And I really hope that, you know, there's some animal adoptions out of this reading as well. Take care, you guys.